Hey, this is Batman, and Misfit Mama Show, it's what you're listening to, by my man, Mr. Coach Spiego. He's probably the strangest, weirdest guy I ever know, but man, does he love you moms with a passion. Does he ever want to up-level your life and your business, your MLM business, to be honest with you. And he wants to help you get lots of leads and sales. He's probably the smartest guy I ever know. Came across to help you out with this, even though he's pretty strange sometimes. And he's going to help you become a badass attraction-based marketer like Katniss from Hunger Games. That's what he's all about to do. And he's going to show you how to do it without having to bug your friends and family and without having to feel like you're selling your soul. And helping out people with your products because you love your products. You believe in your products. You just don't know how to get into more people and grow your business. He's going to help you out with that, with the secrets and strategies. There. How was that? How's that, Wonder Woman?
Yeah, that was not too bad, Batman.
You think so? I was really scared about it. I just got done battling Joker last week, and I was more scared doing this than it was battling Joker.
Yeah, you didn't do too bad, but just to let you know, I was better. I did better on mine.
Yeah, you did. You're a really good-looking Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I know, but I don't let the looks go to my head. I still got a job to do, just like the Misfit Mom wear. Still got a job to do to get out there and save lives and help people.
Oh, I love you so much, Wonder Woman. That's so cool for you.
Hey, thank you. You're pretty cool yourself.
All right, let's get to the show.
Hey, good day to you, Mom Warrior. Oh, is that really loud? Here, let me... Is that better? A little better? All right, sound check. Let's do this. I was just done with a coaching session with a client, and she's actually not anything to do with business or entrepreneurship or anything like that. She's actually one of my thyroid coaches. I'm a world's most energy-full thyroid coach, T-roid coach, like they call me, T-roid. And as I was walking her through some stuff, she had tons of addiction she was going through, and of course, she had all the symptoms of thyroid issues going on. And I was walking her through it, and this is why I respect and honor you and love you so much, too. And this is my lesson to you is I signed her up as a client, for sure, and because I know it's going to help her out, and I know it's going to get her going the right direction. But more importantly, what she's attracted to is tapping into my culture, tapping into my community, tapping into my mission, tapping into my cause. It's not just like, here's a program, here you go. And everybody kind of wants to belong. That's why when it comes to branding, I am all about you. It's in video 3 of your free abmcourse.com. Video 3. And what it's all about, Mom Warrior, is helping people out. They just want to belong. The more as connected as we are in a society right now, the biggest thing is we're as lonely as we've ever been as far as we know as human history. Everything is very surface. Where we really connect as humans is when we know a handful of people and we can go really deep with these people. And it's usually right around, it's our immediate family, depending on what's going on there, and our really right around like 50 so people that we can just really go really deep on, and just like they know us inside and out. Like we can be whoever we are in front of this person, and they're going to love and accept us no matter what. It's like this, we constantly putting on airs, and with internet and social media, it's just on like really bad, where it's just like a constant mask that everybody's putting on, and we just kind of want to belong. We just kind of want to like know that we're supported and know that we're loved, and know that somebody's not out to backstab us or get us, and we've been hurt in the past, and we're like got the guards up. We don't want to guard. And so what really attracted her was the culture. What was bringing us into the culture, and just kind of feeling like belonging, knowing that she had a goal, she had a purpose, that she had a reason for all this. It started with the talk today. It was totally random, and the talk today started with her just kind of talking about herself, and she kind of asked what I was doing, and I kind of told her, and she's like, "Oh, those," and I told her exactly what I tell you to do. Like, I help blank with do blank. I help these people that are struggling with this. I help them feel better. I help them. You kind of give like it's called the 15-second elevator pitch. Somebody asks, "Hey, what do you do?" You don't say, "Oh, I'm a rep for XYZ MLM product." It's doing something else. It's I helping this group of people do this, accomplish this, make their life better by doing this. And it's almost like a mini headline that you're putting them through. I help blank do blank. And she's, "Oh, what's that all about?" And so I kind of talked about it. She's like, "Oh, that sounds like me." Like I said, I'm a thyroid coach, the world's most energy-full thyroid coach. And so I was telling her the symptoms of hypothyroidism, and she was like, "That's me." And immediately what we're tempted to do, and I see it really, really bad today, I see it really, really bad in Facebook, I see it really, really bad in the groups, the Facebook groups that everybody joins up to go prospecting, is they immediately like start talking about themselves and the product and how awesome that they feel. And that stuff's true, okay? I just got off of an appointment with somebody. I had to reach out to her and say, "Listen, this is a great product you're selling. You're just going about it all wrong." She was in a Facebook group, an actual Facebook group. And this girl is saying, "Hey, do you have any tips or suggestions about diet?" And immediately it was like a page-long post. "Yeah, I started this nutritional cleanse program, and I feel like this, and I did this, and I did this, and then this is what happened, and this is what happened, da-da-da." It was like a page long. And that was it. I had no idea if that girl reached out to her or anything like that. No, it's not. That's better than what most people do. Most people go like, "Hey, I got a good product. You should try it. Here's the link." Boom. Slap. I'll email you. I'll message you the link. Boom. Slap. And before even broadcasting your product and how awesome, that's good to do. That's actually not too bad of a move to do. It's better, way better than I see you doing. However, it's totally taking out you. It's totally eliminating you. It's making your product front and center. It's making it does this, it does that, da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, this lady, she reaches out and she's struggling, she's suffering, and she goes, "Hey, do you got any tips?" That lady should have said, "Yeah, hey, is this what you're going through?" Boom. "Are you feeling this?" Boom. "Hey, are you struggling with this?" Boom. "Yes, I am. Here's some information to help out with that." "Hey, why don't you eliminate gluten?" "Hey, why don't you stay away from sugar?" "Have you tried eliminating sugar?" Just getting to know a person, interacting with the person. Think of like when you're operating online, think of it like in the Facebook groups, think of it as like you would operate in real life. So here's this client of mine that was sitting there, and she's like talking to me about what she was going through and what she was struggling with. And I could tell there was deeper issues than that. So that was the thyroid issues were the surface type stuff. I knew she was struggling with addiction. I knew she was probably addicted to painkillers, and just a wonderful, wonderful soul. I knew she had a very tough life. So I'm thinking like she probably had it pretty tough growing up. There's probably stuff going on in her past that she's still dealing with. I've done a lot of I've dealt with addictions myself. I've just got super lucky. I was an alcoholic for a little while and super addicted to video games for a while. And I just got real lucky where I just never really had the opportunity for cocaine, meth, and all that. So I could have very easily been in that boat. Just that's my personality, super addicting. For now, Momware, I'm addicted to helping you out. Like I found a funner addiction is what it's all about. And a funner addiction that actually feeds my soul. That just makes the addiction worse. I love it. I'm addicted to the transformation in the world. I'm addicted to lives getting transformed. And right now I'm doing it through you, my dear. And so anyways, I could tell this lady, her name, what amazing soul. Her name was Sandy. Just a beautiful angel. You could tell she just had so much love in her heart, and she's just going through a lot of struggle. And I knew these thyroid issues were just at the front level, like her tiredness and her constipation and her headaches and migraines and depression and negative thoughts. And so I was talking to her. That's where it started. When you're talking to somebody brand new, talk about the commonality. I'm like, so, hey, tell me what other stuff. I'm like, you probably have this symptom, right? She's like, yes. How'd you know? And you're probably going through this, right? Too. Yes. Oh my gosh, how do you know? And it's probably affecting you like this, huh? Oh my gosh. You know it. Oh my gosh. Just sat there knowing that you understand them is revolutionary to them. Instead of she's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling kind of tired. Oh yeah, it's probably your thyroid. So I tried this nutritional cleanse, and it did this, and this is how I felt afterwards, and then it did this. Do you see the contrast? Like, it kind of very comes across when we're talking to a person in person. Think of like when before you send that Facebook post. And I'm sorry, I'm like, I don't mean to be hard on you if you've done this, because you're not doing anything wrong. Like I said, most 90-something% of multi-level marketers, network marketers will just spam their link. Oh, here, or you might try this. The next closest, the next thing to spamming your link is all of a sudden start talking about, like, I tried this new diet and I did this and it felt like this and it was so awesome I did this. That's getting old because people are seeing it. It worked back in the day before the worst case was the spam and links, but now it's like they kind of know that because so many people have done it before. And so what you do is you treat them like a person. You treat them like they're right in front of you. And that would probably even work if you're standing in front of them because you're an awesome person, Misfit Momware, and that would work marvelous for them. And you would be coming across as caring. So that would even work in person if you were in my shoes and talking to this lady. But the problem with going online is you write it in text format, and you have a multi-level marketer down the street writing in text format, and they both sound the same. Like, we can't get tonality in the voice. We can't do any of that. So what you do is you come across as a person. You come across as caring. You come across as soulful. You say, hey, this is what I've tried that helped. Why don't you go give this a try? Before you even pitch anything, before you even brag up your product, before you do any of that, you give them information to help them out. You give them something to solve some of their problems today. You become a person. You give them a treat. It's like meeting somebody for the first time, invites you over for dinner because you're new to the area and they invite you over for dinner. What do you bring? Bottle of wine, some food, something like that. If you went to a potluck and you were the only person that didn't bring anything at potluck, how off would you feel? So you give them something. You just go back to being a human being, a caring, understanding human being. You give them something. Say, hey, here's an article I found that talks about gluten. Hey, have you tried taking gluten out of your body? Try eliminate that. Oh, no, what's that all about? Here, let me tell you about it. Boom. And you start striking up a conversation. You start striking up a relationship. And so anyways, with this lady here, Sandy, signed her up, like, she's an amazing soul, and I know it's going to help her. But more importantly, I know it's not just about the product for her. She's tapping into the culture. So there's another, like, totally unused resource that's probably your most powerful resource of all, and that's your culture. That's your brand. That's your company that you're creating. And when you do that stuff in the Facebook groups, or you're doing that in person with other people, now you do that in person and you talk like that, you are up in their desire, you are up in their interest. Like when you start talking about, hey, I had that problem and I started this cleanse and it worked really awesome and I felt great and it cleared out everything and I still had energy for days and it did all this and that. They probably will say, what did you have? Can you tell me more about that? It sounds interesting. You probably have that. But when it's all you, remember the rule of 80-20 when you're prospecting, when you're talking to new people, your rule right off the bat is ask questions about them. How'd you feel on a date if you went on a date for the first time and your lady went, oh, yeah, I'm having struggles with paying my bills on time. Your date said that. Your guy date said that. I'm having trouble paying my bills. And all of a sudden you went off on, yeah, I had trouble that once, and what I did is I invested in this, and then I bought that, and then I read this book, and then I did that, and then I did this, and then I did that, and da-da-da-da-da. Do you think you would be like, okay, this is person sounds a little full of themselves a little bit, talking about their success, and they're trying to help me out. It's cool that, that it sounds like they're trying to sell me something. Oh, I tried this one product and it was so good. And that's probably a really bad example of Misfit Momware. I do apologize. I probably should have thought of a better example. But what a bit of a better example, now I think about it, is if you go on a first date and your male date is just talking about himself the whole time. Yeah, I got this Harley, and I got this sports car, and I got this great job, and it's great. And I'm so awesome. And I went out with this one girl once, and she thought I was really great, and everything is so great, and I'm really awesome. You're like, do you care about me at all? Ask questions about me. Show an interest in me. And if you want to be interesting, you yourself, be interested in them. Show interest in them. Hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? It just kind of makes sense. Hold on, let me take a quick swig. Wonderful. It's all about helping people, Momware. That's it. And you don't have to fake anything. You don't have to, pretend to be something you're not. You honestly care about that person. So if you care about that person, you care about helping that person. Now, if you're in it just to get a customer, you're just in it to get a recruit, you don't care what happens with them after that. You don't care about changing a life. You don't care about benefiting a human being. Yeah, then do that stuff. But if you honestly care about that other person, there's a much better way. Ask them a question. Oh, man, do you got any tips about this? When you're in those Facebook groups, when you're prospecting, and go make a friend. Be like, yeah, I had that problem, and what I did is I eliminated milk, and it helped out immensely. Tell me, are you drinking a lot of milk today? Oh, no, I eliminated that already. Great. So the next thing I did was I had a really bad sugar addiction. I was addicted to soda a lot. Do you drink a lot of soda now? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, it's pretty awful. And, did you know that soda is 10 times more addicting than cocaine? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so have you ever quit soda before? As soon as you want to start talking about yourself and talking about your product, being like, oh, how can I ask them a question about them? How can I get them to, either feel their pain or get them to understand something, or can I teach them something? Can I coach them something? And then next time say, hey, I did find a product that really helped me out. It's like a nutritional cleanse program. After, there's been a back and forth exchange. When you're much more, if it's the very first time that you reply, that they hear from you, they see your caption and your name above your caption, and you're talking about how awesome this nutritional cleanse program that you went through is awesome. Bad. It's way too easy to ignore, especially when there's other. Keep in mind, you're not the only person on this planet that's doing this. You're not the only person on the planet that's pushing your MLM product. And I understand what you're doing. You want to help these people. But all of a sudden, I can't tell you, this one lady, I forget which group I was in, but this one lady said something about, I was just defeated, I don't know what to do. And there was literally 5 posts below of people saying some rendition of what I just got done telling you. Yeah, I felt that way once, and then I tried this. And then I got on this program, and I eliminated this, and then I got on that program, and this is how I felt, and it was so awesome. And then there's the next one. There's literally 4 other ones. They're basically seeing the same thing, just a different way. I'm like, oh, how would that person feel? And all that person has to do is talk to that one person that sent that link once, and they're ruined for life. If they ever go into another Facebook group, if they ever post anything pertaining to complaining about their symptoms ever again, oh, I'm sick of being fat. I need to lose some weight. Oh, I tried this one nutritional program. It was awesome. And, I did this. And they're like, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, I played this before. That person is trying to get me on their MLM product. As soon as they know that you have an MLM, you get roped into all the other MLMs, whether you're in Isogenics, whether you're in Herbalife, whether you're in doTERRA, whether you're in essential oils, whether you're in the I think I said Isogenics. They all get wrapped into one, like it or not. That's why it's so broken. MLM is so broken. And that's why I create for you this free abmcourse.com where you actually do what I just did today. This lady didn't even any idea that I'm an MLM product. I talked about my business. I talked about my brand. I talked about my culture, tapping into my vision, tapping into my community, my tribe, tapping into there. And the name of my tribe is something totally different than the MLM. It's called self-branding, but it's day 3 of your free ABM course, where you are on the mission that you're on. You're helping out those people that you're on because it's a similar story or like somebody close to you. Let's take Juice Plus, for example. One of my uplines, her daughter, Juice Plus totally changed her life, basically saved her life. She had heart issues, and she had to go under a huge heart surgery, and she had warts, and she couldn't poop, and her daughter got on Juice Plus, and all of a sudden, daughter became happy, saved her life. She had heart surgery, and the doctor said, I don't know what your daughter's on, but I would not be able to do this surgery. The daughter was literally 5 years old, when they did the surgery, but because her veins were so healthy, they were nice and thick veins that it was like sewing up really, really easily. And the doctor says if it wasn't for that, I don't think we would have done as good a job as we did. And who knows what kind of problems that would have had. But when you open up your heart and you're sewing up veins, I like to give the doctor the best chance that the doctor can get to survive. And so my upline here, the Juice Plus upline, she is a woman on a mission. She is fired up. I've talked about her story before. She could care less about how she looks, about being a product. She's like, I got to at least tell people about this. I got to at least let them know what they don't know. At least give them the option. Even if they tell me no, at least I did my part, and now they know. That's why I love you, because you, Miss Monware, because you remind me of that girl. And that's the future that we're going to need. And so she could create a community around that. She's already got her own businesses that she's doing, which is kind of another thing they don't want to tell you about MLM, is the people that are super successful. I want you to do a little assignment. Look at all the people that are most to you that are most successful at your MLM. Either your upline or your other uplines, and I want you to kind of write them down on paper and try to look at the commonalities amongst them all. And what you're going to see is some very specific commonalities amongst all the people that are like pretty successful at it. 80% of MLMers make $0 to $500 a month. You got 15% that want to make $500 to $2,000. 15%. And then you got about 5% that are $2,000 above. Like, yeah, I want $2,000. I want $50,000 a month. I want all that. So that's less than 5%. So it's important to know like where you're at and where your downline's at and your prospects are at. Maybe they're just fine with $200 a month, and you're pushing them. Come on, you can do better. You can do better. Like you're coming around with your latest challenge, your latest got to get to the next level bonus, and you're pushing them. Come on, go find some people. Da, 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 da. And they're like, no, I told you I want just $200 a month, and that's it. I just want to pay for my product and pay for my cell phone bill each month, and I'm happy with that. And that you got to be cool with that. You can't turn the spots. You can't turn a tiger's stripes into spots. You can't make a dog that's a beautiful little dog, and you have a cat, and then you put the cat on your lap, and you petting them, and the cat starts purring. That's my really bad cat purring impersonation. And all of a sudden you put a dog in your lap and you're petting him, you're petting her, and she's not purring. You're like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why can't you just purr? Come on. You can't change it. We're not giving people enough credit for the person that they are, just genetics and their body types and their mental types. Sometimes that's the way it is. Doesn't mean they can't turn into 2,000 plus earner. But for now, like, you pushing them is just going to make them run away for whatever reason that they are. I'm going to be honest with you. I was that $500 earner. Like, that was just it. Like, I don't want to push this anymore. I got my clients that I did, and for me to push it beyond that, I would have had to approach the cold market. I would have gone total strangers, and I was scared of it. I knew what was in me. I knew I was supposed to do it, but I was scared. I was like, it's too many people, and I don't know. Too much rejection, too much fear of rejection that I was ruining my life, and it pretty much should have ruined my life. I'll tell you all about that before long. So, when you are building up. So you look at all the commonalities amongst the people that are ballers at this. They tend to be, super good salespeople no matter what company they're in. And that is very, very tough. Because if they are a bombastic salesperson like they are rocking, they can pretty much write whatever ticket that they want. They can pretty much write their own paycheck. And chances are they are not going to go down the MLM route because of the stigma, because of the mindset that a lot of people have about MLM that we're working to change. You and me, Misfit Momware, we're changing that. I believe the MLM has just got wonderful potential. Even though they have basically unlimited earning potential in MLM, little do they know that these bombastic salespeople, like when they get into an MLM, like it's even better than ever before. However, they tend to be very slick at selling. It's hard for them to recruit because they're not very good leaders, not very coachers. And the real money, and this is kind of the of it, is when you sign up a recruit and you make money off of people that they sign up. I don't like that. Because there, it's a little bit too much. I don't say get rich, but why people that are bombastic salespeople struggle is it's hard for them to, well, why aren't you a bombastic salesperson? Here, let me teach you. And so their unlimited potential is in building a team and building a network. And it's tough for them to do. They just want to get out there and sell. They just want to sell a car and make $5,000 commission. They want to go out there and sell a house, make $5,000 commission. And it works. They can do it. And so you're kind of on the lookout for somebody that's a bombastic salesperson that's kind of wants to do a little bit more, like does want to build an empire, does want to build a culture, does want to actually build a business. And unfortunately, they tell you how to build a business with your product front and center. Oh, I found this one nutritional cleanse program. It did this, it did this, it does. Who's the rock star in that story? Who's front and center? The nutritional cleanse program. I want your client, your customer, your prospect, I want them to be the rock star. I want them to be front and center. I want your entire first 10 minutes of interaction to be all about them. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about those headaches. Tell me more about what this low energy is doing for you. Tell me more about this wedding that you got coming up. You got some pictures for this wedding that you're going to have to take? Yeah. Are you worried? A little bit worried about looking bad in those pictures? Yeah, if only there's something we could do about that. Have you tried to lose this weight before? What worked? What didn't work? Why didn't that work? How has this weight affected you? Has it affected your relationships? How is it affecting relationships now? Tell me about the efforts that you try to... If you just kept asking questions and they'll be like, wow, this person's... They love talking about themselves. Everybody's favorite subject, me, myself, and I. All day long. They get forced to... nobody's listening to them. Nobody. That's what it was with my client today that I just signed up, is she was just like, you listened to me today. And you didn't seem to have an agenda. You just seemed to care. She says she got more out of our 2 hours together than she did in about 10 years of rehabs and therapies. She was like, are you a rehab person? Do you coach with that? I'm like, well, no, but sort of. Basically, it's the own coaching program. That's kind of just what people is. They just want to belong. They just want to connect, okay? So that's where you build up. You got it figured out yet? You know what you're going to do? We went over a lot today, my misfit mom warrior. You are not going to go into those groups, and you're not going to spam. And you're one step away from spamming. I'm warning you. I'm worried about you. I'm concerned about you. Think of this as a friend. I'm not picking you. I'm not like... Blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying there's a so much better way, and that's just talking to a person like they're a person. Reach out to them and listen to them. Hey, what's going on with you? What have you tried? How long have you tried to lose this weight? How long have you had these headaches? When in doubt, just use that how long. How long? How's this affecting you? When did that first start? Tell me about that first donut that you had. Did it start, what was childhood like? I don't know if you want to go that deep in your Facebook groups. And then reach out. All you're trying to do in that first reach out is become more than a stranger when they're link. So now when they post again, oh, you gotta try day 3. Oh my gosh. Talk about your perfect tribe member 100 program, where you're basically having a list of like, when you're going to these Facebook groups and you actually have methodology where you just get to know them. Instead of going like 100 miles wide, you're going, and then 1 inch deep, you're going 100 miles deep, 1 inch wide. You're going very select on very few people, and all you're doing is helping them out. Oh my gosh, it's so brilliant. 10 grand. I orchestrate for you, step by step, 10 grand going into your account. Couple months. I don't want to talk about that. Sorry, I shouldn't do too much. I don't want to sound like, yeah, make money overnight. But it's an actual laid it down money, like mathematician. Pretty much all you're doing is you're on the lookout for 100 people that have exactly the problem that you need to solve, that your product solves, that you might love. Everybody's forgetting about you. They're choosing you. Your soul, your heart, your caring attitude. You're the missing link in all this. You're the secret weapon. It's like watching Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman grabs the sword, steals the sword and goes out into the world and battles. And then she goes to fight Ares or something. Is that how it happened? And it didn't work. Totally messed up, or broke the sword. She's like, huh? That wasn't supposed to happen. And then Ares is like, you're the weapon? You're the secret weapon? You're the secret superpower? She's like, oh. What else is that movie in? Did they totally rip that off from another movie? Like, you are the candle. You're the... Buffy the Vampire Slayer! Oh my gosh, remember? Buffy had a daughter. What was her name? Oh, come on, help me out here. Buffy's daughter. I think it was season 6, where the daughter basically became the key. And as soon as Buffy found that out, she's like, "Oh, it's my." She didn't have a sister her whole life, and then they did some magic, and then the daughter was the magical key to unlock something cool. I don't know, something like that. But you're the key, my hun. You're the secret weapon. If anything, put yourself front and center. And then your product second. Put that person front and center. You're like, here's how I can help you out. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and then I got this program for you. And then your product is third that helps out with all that. I relay it all out for you. I don't know if you figured that out yet. I do really, really want you to go free ABM course. I'm not telling you that for my own good. I don't think there's anything I get out of you being on there except you're on my list, and if you know anything about the online world, the money's in the list, but I could care less about money. I'm here to help you, and my best way to help you is literally on my email list. So not only, and specifically that ABM course, Attraction Based Marketing course, because I know it's just going to make so much difference in your world, helping you out. And now I see who my looker-loos are and who my ballers are, who my real mom warrior Wonder Womans are. Stepping up, being like, I'm here to help change the world. Show me how to do it, coach. Teach me your ways. I'm like, I will, as long as you promise that you won't take my teachings and go abuse it and spam people and come across as an infomercial. And you're like, I promise. Momware, we covered a lot today, okay? Not spamming in the Facebook groups. Talked about building a culture and a little bit about just approaching that random person. As soon as you kind of feel like you got a hot prospect, like, ooh, my stuff can really help out with this person. I think I can help them out. I know it's going to help them out. You want so bad to say, hey, I can help you out. I got this product here that does this, 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 and then it does that, and then I suffer from this, and I suffer from that. It really helped out. Blah. That's what it is. It's called techno-barfing, techno-babbling. Does this and does this study, and then we went through that study, and it's been proven. Oh, you have headaches? There's a study that did that. Oh, you said this, that. Say, hey, how long you been having those headaches? How long you been wanting to lose that weight? How's this affecting your life now? Just get them talking about their pain, get them talking about their problems, get them talking about the suckiness, get them ideas of heading of where they want to go with their life. What is this weight keeping them from? Do they want to dance? Say, what would you do if you didn't have this 50 pounds down? Oh, I would dance. Were you a dancer before? Yes, I love dancing. So this weight is this arthritis, this joint pain, keeping you from dancing. What's that feel like? You haven't been able to dance in years. What's that feel like? Oh, it's so awful. You feel like a piece of your soul is missing? Yeah. I know. I feel you. But not really, because I don't have 50 pounds of overweightness, so I can dance whenever I want. Would you like to dance whenever you want? Yeah. Great. Let me send you some information. Would you like me to send you some information? Just some tips. Remember, you lead with information first. Don't lead with your sample, your product. You can kind of lead with your sample. You can kind of get a taste for that prospect at that moment. But if you're talking to them in person, this is like random people. To be honest with you, I'm not big on prospecting, but when it does, this is how it happens. What you want to do is have that whole interaction happen online without you having to be there. Your videos do the talking, your blog posts do the talking, and you get to go watch Netflix and click, click, ding, 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 ding. Your phone's going off. Ooh, another lead. Ooh, cool. Ooh, a person just signed up that I never met. How cool is that? And you know that you're helping them, because I just had a client last week. I haven't talked to her I haven't met her in like 2 weeks, but she's been watching all my videos. She's been downloading, and all of a sudden it was in person, and she was like super, I wouldn't say close, but she like wanted to hug. She like wanted to give me a hug. She wanted to do all that, and I was kind of taken aback. When you start doing that, when you start automating yourself and like basically cloning yourself, that's what you're doing with your videos and your podcast. Like, guess what? Guess what, my dear? I'm recording this once, and it's going out to you, and you get to listen to it 500 times. Guess what? Thousands of people around the world can listen to it 500 times. I don't have to be there for that. And you're going to develop a connection to me just by this, and I don't have to be there for it. How cool is that? Have you ever heard a song on the radio, DVD, watched a movie that changed who you were, that changed your state, that you're like, oh, I love that DVD, or like a famous actor or actress, or like a recording that they weren't there for? It's kind of like when you start doing that and you meet these people in person, they like, I feel like I know you so good. How's it going? She's asking me questions about like this and that. I'm like, oh, I forgot I recorded that. I forgot I talked about that. It's just kind of, I would say strange. It's just kind of not used to it. You're like, this person's like, I feel like I know you so good. They start asking questions, and they're like, to them, I feel to you, I feel like a great personal friend that we know inside and out, and to you, you're a total stranger to me. It's no offense to you at all. I love you inside out, but it's just kind of like, oh. Because typically in interaction, human interaction, like we need some time with each other to interact. And for me, my time with you is those videos, is those recordings. And so you kind of get that feel. I still love it. Like, I still, just to be honest with you, when we meet in person the first time, like, it's going to be like all hugs, because if you tell me like that, I'm going to know the kind of person you are. I know the people that listen to me, that follow me. I know the great heart, the great soul that you are, the driven spirit that you are. And so in those regards, I feel like I know you already. Like, I already know what you're about, and I already feel connected and close to you already. So I'm not going to be weird or off-ish at all. Forgot where you started with that thing. Mom Warrior, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for listening to this. Thank you so much for not spamming people. And because I understand that you need to help them with your product. I understand that all it is you just want to learn a better way. You just want to know, you just want to not come across as pushy and salesy, to be more inviting, to be more attracting, to make sure that they're open to learning the stuff that they don't know, to better in their lives. If only like they know that what you know, and knowing what this could do for their life, and they've only experienced it, they wouldn't be so skeptical, they would be so resistant. Well, there's a way to show them, and I'll show you every step of that journey, my dear. All right, so without further ado, you go on with the beautifulness, with the rockiness, with the unstoppableness, with the courage that you are, with the bravery that you are. You're going to feel that fear, Mom Warrior. That's part of it. Those fears are those tests. And what you're going to do is you're going to kick those fear in the balls. You're going to say, bleep you, fear. You're not stopping me today. I got people's lives to change. I got people that need me. And if I don't get over this fear, people are going to die. People are going to, worse than die, they're going to live a miserable existence. Had I not shared my story with my patient, with my new client today, it probably would have been a not cool existence for her. Slow, painful, yucky death. Sometimes you're just slowly dying. So that's what it's about for me. And you feel the same. So honor and respect you for it. And you keep going on with the awesome person that you are. Bye for now. We'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Heart your face and your soul and your everything. Mwah.
So, Mom Wire, did you like this? Was that pretty cool stuff? Did you learn something really good? I know, right? I know, pretty awesome stuff. So I'm going to give you a quick little marketing lesson here. Here. I don't know what accent that was. It'd be a nice little, I think it's French, right? French little accent. Nice little marketing lesson here. So what you just partook on, think of it as like, I call it the grocery store lady, the GSL formula equation. Beautiful, beautiful. It's worked since the beginning of time. Tale as old as time. So what you do is you go up to the grocery store lady, and she gives you a sample of like pizza. And she goes, here you go, young lady, have a slice of pizza. And you're like, wow, that's really good pizza. And she goes like, yeah, they're on sale, $5.99, right? Only 50 left. And you're like, I want it. And you go ahead and you buy it. None of that happened unless that little slice of pizza was again. Well, Mom, where you just engaged yourself, you just downloaded, you just into your brain, you just digested my little slice of the sample for you. If you thought that was good, wait till you see what's waiting for you next. Go to the misfitmomwarrior.com/Katniss, and it puts, with the training you just went through, it puts that on steroids and blows your world up, blows your entire business up. I give you about 40 marketing degrees in 5 days. I condense about 20 years of marketing lessons and trials and tribulations. Okay, it's only like 2 years I've been in this business, but I pulled it from people that were in business for like 20 years and making mistakes, and I show you how to do it best. And go there and have Adder totally free, a little 5-day little mini course totally free. And get your life redone, get your MLM business redone. Basically, the essence of it, Mom, is how to turn strangers into buyers and stop bugging your friends and family and how to do about it. For a profession that has marketing half their title, aka network marketing, aka multi-level marketing, they teach you crap about marketing. Crap! At least the ones that I've been a part of, at least the ones that I witnessed, and even the learnings I've done. Oh yeah, I'm done talking. You got some going to that website to do and get your life worked awesome and stop this stress about who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to give my pitch to? I'll show you how to do all that there. misfitmomwarrior.com/Katniss. Oh, it's in the show notes too. Duh. Go there, have at her, get your life redone. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being great. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being that light upon the world and letting your greatness shine and fly every single day and impacting those lives that you are. You're meant for greatness, Mom. My job to help pull it out. Thank you for being great, beautiful, and encourageable. And brave as well. And all those. I just heart you and your face and your soul so much. Bye for now. Mwah.